closer look at Gennady Golovkin. As you see, the highest knockout percentage all time among middleweight title holders at 91%, which ranks Triple G third among current title holders, trailing only heavyweights Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. And he's on a roll, having knocked out his last 21 opponents, dating back nearly 8 years, June of 2008. Is the consensus middleweight champion because fans know what they see. He's the best 160-pound fighter in the world.
At ringside, the three judges scoring: Adelaide Bird, Steve Morrow, and Pat Russell. And inside the ring, in charge of the action at the bell, World Championship veteran referee Jack Reese. And now, the officials are ready. The fighters are in the ring, and they are ready. LA, are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Understand? Yeah. These are high. I'm going to let them work. Those are good. I gave you both instructions. Just want to remind you, listen and obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Fight hard, fight clean. Good luck.
Golovkin didn't seem to believe he needed to know much specific about Wade. Acknowledged that he only looked at a few minutes of tape. Relies on Abel Sanchez to provide whatever scouting report he thinks is necessary going into the fight. Golovkin says that the jab fest against David Lemieux in his last fight, when he threw nearly 50 jabs in round one and instantly made it a tactical fight rather than the war a lot of people expected, he says that was a decision that was made on the fly. It was not something they planned in advance. He just walked in round one, started landing jabs, and thought, I'll stick with this.
Yeah, good fighters come in and see what worked in that first round, Jim, and whatever works is what they take. I mean, if you're smart, you take what the opponent gives you.
2.5 minutes in. Golovkin dominating contact, landing, as you can see, 3 times as many punches as Wade by CompuBox count in the round. Hasn't landed anything really dramatically big. Now he does. That was big enough.
Yes, it was. Big enough to end the fight, as a matter of fact.
Are you okay?
Not enough time in this round.
Walk to me. Give me your gloves.
So one knockdown on a right hand over the top, but Wade makes it out of round one.
Here you see Triple G in close, but Dominic was trying to hold him, and this is why he tried to hold him, because he didn't want to catch this overhand right to the back of the head. That shot causes all types of damage. You can't really see it coming. Hits your neck in a very unorthodox way that causes you to just lose equilibrium and down he goes.
That's the second time.
Punch, but the way Dominic Wade was turning away, he's presenting that as the target.
Golovkin seemed to hurt him with another right hand, but
He
this
did.
time Wade stayed up.
Yeah, he hurt him again with that same right hand, Jim. And now he knows it's just a matter of time before he catches him and finishes it.
Wade looked a little stiff-legged as he backed up after that body shot. Golovkin missing with the right hand. That might have finished it if he had landed it.
And now Gennady seems to go into that thing, Roy, where
This is the Willie Monroe thing.
yeah, he kind of lets the guy hit him a little bit.
Show him that he can't hurt him, and that he disregards anything to do with punching power when it comes to the opponent.
Got to be careful doing that sort of thing, though, because a 160-pound fighter who can crack a little bit is dangerous.
Yeah, but he's already felt the power of this guy, Dominic Wade, and he's not no kind of way intimidated by his punching power.
Well, one thing we saw against Lemieux, Golovkin has tremendous belief in his chin.
Yes,
he knows he's going to get painted every once in a while because he's a pressure fighter. And down goes Wade for the second time.
I don't think he'll make it back out.
Again on the right hand. Doesn't look eager to get up.
No.
8, 9. Do you want to continue? Look at me. Do you want to continue? Yes?
No, this fight is
Say it
over.
again. Say it again. Give me gloves. You better protect yourself. Relax.
You better protect yourself.
I know that he can. Good hook,
Some of his best shots now, Roy.
Yeah, that's a good hook that he throw.
It was the Golovkin left hand, and now it's the right hand.
Same punch.
And let's see if Jack Reese is even going to consider allowing
6,
Wade to continue
7,
after the third
8,
knockdown of the
9,
fight.
10.
And that's it. Less than 2 rounds, a series of right hands, and that was it.
The first knockdown was a left hand. The right hand actually hit his shoulder, I believe. It was the left that did the damage, but we'll see on replay. The right hand finished it, but I think Wade was already a finished fighter when he got up. It's not just that Golovkin knocks people out.
So do number 1 and number 2 now reverse?
Well, you could argue, but it's the way he knocks people out. These iconic knockouts, these indelible images of violence.
He's amazing.
The fight. Well, let's look at this first. Here you see the first knockdown. A jab on the chin, as Max talked about. A left uppercut, then followed by an overhand right to the shoulder. And the shoulder punch took him down, but like Max said, the damage was done from the left hand first. The jab right there. The left uppercut right here. Boom. That hurt him, and then the shoulder shot just pushed him down because the hook to the head and the jab to the head did the real damage.
That was the first knockdown of that round and the second knockdown in the fight.
Yeah, the third knockdown, which was the second knockdown in this round, I think, came from the right hand, which had been the problem all night long.
And respects the boxing public.
Yeah.
Now here's a look at the final knockdown.
A counter shot right over the top of his left, boom, counter right hand, right on the chin, and that ended matters. You couldn't ask for a better right hand than that.
You know, I've read some comments from people on the web who say, well, I don't think Golovkin's all that big a puncher. What are they smoking?
I don't know what they're smoking or drinking.
I mean, come on. He's a big puncher.
Which hand are they talking about? The right hand is dangerous. The left hand is even more dangerous. Which hand are they talking about?
If he breathes on you, it might be.
Free Jack Reese counts to 10. The official time, 2 minutes, 37 seconds. Round number 2. The winner by knockout victory. His record now 35-0, 32 KOs, 22 consecutive knockouts. He is still the reigning and defending 160-pound, undisputed, undefeated middleweight champion of the world, Gennady Golovkin, Triple G.
Final CompuBox numbers. Golovkin lands 32 punches more, throws 58 punches more, lands at a 41% connect percentage.